Marcy here. Hope you're having a fabulous day. So as promised, I'm doing my second trimester video to tell you a little bit about what's going on in my world, just to give you that next update. So I did the first trimester video. Hopefully you saw that. I'm doing these videos because every pregnancy is different. I'll be the first one to tell you since I'm experiencing it right now. And here we go. So again, I shared the first trimester. It wasn't as best as the first baby, but this trimester, not that bad, to be honest with you. So I didn't feel sick anymore. Of course, that went away. Your second trimester is usually the superwoman type of trimester where you feel your best. And I can honestly say you definitely feel your best in your second trimester. So I literally didn't have any issues. Well, that's not true. I had some, but no like overall day-to-day, oh, I don't feel good issues. So that's really good to hear. The biggest thing that I dealt with during my second trimester was having issues with, what am I trying to say? Hypothyroidism, okay? So that shocked the crap out of me. I mean, I'm pretty healthy, I eat healthy, I work out. I'm like, why do I have this issue, okay? And so, you guys already know, I'm taking a very, very good supplement line, and I reached out to kind of the people that I work with and talked with some of the doctors and health coaches, and they said, Marcy, you need selenium. Selenium helps with thyroid issues, okay? So that was like, this is like my little praise report. I don't have very many testimonies that I share online, but this is one of them, okay? And so being hypothyroidism, it can cause the baby's throat to close up, and that's super scary. You don't want anything to happen to your child before they're even born, right? So I got on it immediately, and I started taking selenium in addition to my daily vitamin every day. And guess what? I reversed it in a month, and I think that's phenomenal compared to some people that don't know, hey, thyroid issues, maybe take selenium supplements and you can get rid of it. And I'm just so glad to be able to say that I was able to get rid of my thyroid issue with this kitten, and how they determine that is through a blood test. So I was on my routine physical, you know, I'm in my 30s, and more than likely, hopefully if you're healthy, the doctor report says, you know what, you're in good shape, no issues, carry on with your day. This is the first time ever in my life that the doctor was like, no, we see something wrong. And I'm like, what do you mean, right? And so they said, of course, a thyroid issue, you need to keep it checked out. And so I had to get about 3 blood tests. The first 2 came back positive, meaning I still had an issue. Again, I kicked in those selenium supplements along with my vitamins that I've been taking, and it has helped out tremendously. So that's pretty cool, okay? And then the other big thing with the second trimester, this is gonna sound gross, and I really don't share a lot of my personal life, but this is gonna be one of them. But I'm just being transparent, so those that are pregnant, those that are just curious about it, you'll know some of the side effects. Can you say hemorrhoids? Yeah. So my baby sits really low. I don't know if you can tell, but I don't gain a lot of weight in my face and my arms and everything. It's like all right here. And my baby is lower than the first one. And all it is not because I'm straining when I'm going to poop. It's seriously because my baby is so low. The blood vessels and everything kind of in that area are a little bit irritated. Now, I'm not sore or anything nasty like that, but just saying all that to say, a cause of having a baby, you can get hemorrhoids, and they go away after the baby's out of your body. But it's simply all the blood vessels and the pressure down that area. That threw me for a loop too. I'm like, holy crap, what's going on? You know, so I called the doctor, and she said it's totally normal. But it did freak me out. And so to help with that, which somewhat part of the blame, you got to make sure your diet is like on point, okay? So the first baby, second trimester, I think I was extremely strict because it was the first baby, you want everything to go right, super, super strict. This one, I can honestly say, hands up, I kind of gave in to a little bit more junk food than I should have. And I don't like that. I don't think it's a good thing. I'm not drinking sodas. I posted before about that. Someone took offense to it. I'm not perfect either, but I'm not going to drink Cokes. But I did have, you know, some junk food, and it wasn't even fast food. So we went through Halloween season. I'm one of those people at work picking up the 1 or 2 pieces a day, and yeah, it sounds minor, but that stuff really does creep up on you. That's not a good way to live, you know, eating processed sugar every day. So So that's one of the flaws that I did. And eating a lot more carbs, and a lot of women do crave carbs when they're pregnant, but I kind of, oh, I want a sandwich, oh, I want a burger, oh, I want, and not as many vegetables as Marcy would have liked. Okay, so that also was a bummer. And then the other shocking thing with this second trimester is my weight gain. So every month during this trimester, I've gained about 8 to 10 pounds. And so that's a lot of weight. It really is for my frame. And the doctors aren't overly concerned because look at me. I don't look obese. I don't look unhealthy, you know? So, I mean, it's okay. And I'm managing it, and I'm also working out. So let's flip through the good side. I just told you all the nitty gritty things that were shocking to me during this second trimester. The good thing about the second trimester is the workouts were finally good. Like, I'm back to normal. Again, my first trimester workouts were terrible, lightheaded, couldn't do nothing, felt like I was like 90 years old, however that feels. Even though when I'm 90, I hope I feel amazing. But yeah, felt good, still lifting heavy. And I think maybe that's why I'm eating so much. I don't know, or maybe this baby is bigger than the first one. I don't know that either. but workouts have been bomb. Hopefully you guys have been following me on Instagram and on YouTube to follow that journey. I took the picture journey on the first baby of, here's my pictures every week of how I look, and you can't really appreciate it until you look at each week in a slideshow, which I eventually show you. Make sure you check that out too if you haven't seen that yet. But this time I'm doing my workouts because that's kind of where I am right now. When the baby comes, then I'll have 2. That lifestyle will be a little bit crazy. I don't know how all this filming was going to do. And as you guys, if you followed me for years, you know I used to strictly just film at the house. Well, guess what? We're running out of room. I don't have very much room to film at the house anymore. I don't have help. It's always just been me, which is probably why I'm not one of the top YouTube girls or whatever. I film myself, I edit myself, I create whatever little space in the house I have myself. So it's kind of a one-woman show, and so hopefully you guys kind of stick with me on that because that's all I have to offer. But that's why I've been doing so much gym stuff. So when I do get to go to the gym, I just show you. And a lot of the videos, just so that you know, I'm in the studio. And then I'm in the studio because I'm not one of those showy type of people that want to take selfies all the time and want to be in the squat rack, you know, doing all this stuff like I see some of the girls do. That's just not my personality. But just so that you know, I am still lifting heavy. I'm still doing deadlifts and squats and push presses, and I'm not doing pull-ups anymore. I just don't feel like it. I'm doing lat pull downs. So I am using the equipment, but for video purposes, in the studio, it's just easier to film. I don't like a lot of attention drawn to me. I'm already in the gym getting attention because I'm this girl who's working out and people can't believe she's lifting weights. I had a woman approach me, oh my gosh, you're doing push-ups and you're pregnant, and I'm not pregnant, I can't even do a push-up. I get those type of comments all the time, and it's just because I'm consistent. I mean, if you know anything about me over the years, I just keep working. I keep striving to be the best that I can and hopefully inspire somebody, even if it's just one person. That's all I'm trying to do, is just inspire someone to keep moving and to keep a healthy lifestyle. But overall, second trimester, much different than the first baby. Had a thyroid issue, the hemorrhoid issue, and that goes and comes. It's not a constant, every day your stools have blood in it, no. And I know that's super gross, but it's reality. If you tweak your diet and you get on right track, that changes, but constipation does come with being pregnant. And another one of the vitamins I'm taking, vitamin C and vitamin D and magnesium, will also help with your bowels. And so I'm not, of course the doctor will tell you, oh, go take this laxative stuff. I'm not taking that crap. Just take your vitamins and your minerals, get your body back on track, and you're going to be good to go. So again, dealt with that, but the workouts were good. I'm still peeing 3 times a night, 2 times a night. That has been consistent. I feel like the first kid, I don't know if I remember, I don't think I was peeing so much, but again, this baby is extremely low, and whenever I deliver, let's just pray that I'm somewhere where I really need to be, because I just think it's going to be fast this time around. I don't know. But overall, just wanted to share. I will follow with you guys on the 3rd trimester and after delivery, and I will get back to hanging tight and working out. I can't wait. I'm kind of excited. One other thing that I wanted to share. I'm not in as much pain as I was with the first baby. So the first baby is like, you're pregnant, everything is new. You don't know how your body's gonna feel, you don't know your cravings, your hormones. Well, this particular time, since I've done it before, I kind of know a thing or two, right? And so it's just really cool to be able to be like, let me get this pregnancy pillow out now versus waiting when my back hurts. So that's one of the cool things that I've done. I started that like first trimester, I think. I just went ahead and took it out. I put the pillow between my legs when I sleep. And so now my back and everything is not being collapsed, it's not being compromised. And I really think that has saved my back so far, because it does hurt some days. It's one of those things where you gotta kind of work with it a little bit. I know that your hamstrings attached to your back, so I do a lot of stretching. I'm doing more yoga this pregnancy because of my schedule. I have a kid now. I can't go and run around in the gym as much as I'd like, so I'm home more. I do more yoga and stretching. I think that has alleviated the pain. I know what to stretch. I'm stretching my hip flexors and my hips. My right side is still so much tighter than my left. I just don't understand that, but pretty sure you not being pregnant would experience the same thing. It's pretty consistent. But and the last thing to share, which is another little quirk about this pregnancy, is it's almost as though I googled it. I'll tell you the example that Google said. So I have pain kind of up under in the vaginal area. Pain meaning like it's so painful that I actually limp sometimes, so that kind of throws me off. And the example that someone said was, it feels like you had sex all day and you got kicked in your private area. I've never done either of those or had anybody kick me, but that's how it feels. I mean, it is extremely uncomfortable. And so again, I asked the doctor, and that's simply your body preparing to deliver. And I'm like, second trimester, I don't need to be feeling that right now. It's very uncomfortable, and it'll last about a day. It's just super sensitive. You feel like something's not right down there. But like today, I'm fine, no issues. So that's like another little quirk, but hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it's insightful. Every pregnancy is different. This is just for knowledge, and I will talk to you on the third trimester. Hopefully I will have a little bundle of joy and everything's gonna go wonderful. And this is my bump. Again, I gained a little bit more weight, but that's normal. I posted too online. People are like, oh, Marcia, your butt's big and your whatever. That's normal. I'm gaining weight, yes. I don't have it anywhere else except my legs and my butt, but I'm cool with it. Some people like it. If not, it's cool too. Anyway, I hope you have a fabulous day. Just giving you an update. See ya.